HBCU. Last game for tonight. Nightcap. Last Chance University.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Huskers will put total leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Panthers offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal. This defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Takes the handoff. It's gone. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. Really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So Nebraska's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Makes the catch. It's Hunter. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
Slips through the line. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and Just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The give to the fullback. That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down.
I love offensive play callers that are aggressive. Going for it on fourth down, check. In your opponent's territory, now here's an opportunity where you might be able to be aggressive again and take a shot.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Finds his man. It's Stanley. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. This crowd knows when to bring it. Leaves it with the running back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hamilton. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Loveless.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hunter. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the ground with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then
he lobs one high down the left side. Oh,
he had it in
the
his
deep
hand.
ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Pitt will have to put this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. He breaks a tackle, forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for room, it's Hansen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. To the air, it's Raiola. Gets it out fast. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got a man, it's Hansen. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The Huskers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Caught in the backfield is Hansen. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea.
Oh, nice block.
It's into the open. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Looking to take a shot. It's picked off. That's number 10. Takes it the other way. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be second down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Snagged in the middle, it's Bell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Huskers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Raiola. He lets it fly.
Are you even paying attention?
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. After making 1 field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. And the Panthers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. You can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
To the air, it's Raiola. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
That makes sense.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Makes the grab. It's Hansen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Cornhuskers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin them deep. He'll field the punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Give to the running back. Running into the open space. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's gone. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Turning it on. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Purdue is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up 14 over Kentucky. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Power football with the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Flushed out of the pocket. Got the first himself. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Now, on the third play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's gone. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll try the run. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. They'll run it from the gun. Shoots his way for more. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man, it's Raiola. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cornhuskers are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Markway. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Huskers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Catch in the middle, it's Mills. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's 1st down at the 27.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on 1st down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Huskers are in the hurry-up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Gets rid of it. Snagged out of the air. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Cornhuskers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Mills. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Rushes on him. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Gets the back moving. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got it behind the line.
You kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me?
Two-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hand off to the fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Fighting off the defender. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Give to the big fullback. They dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. The play-action fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Passing situation, what do I want to do? I want to bring more guys that can cover guys on the outside. Nice job by this defense, running the dime package, more DBs on the field to match up with all these speedy wide receivers.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Got a man. It's Bell. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, it's the worst possible time. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff.